You're watching the SCAC Player of the Week interviews. It's week 12 of the 2021-22 SCAC women's basketball season. And today we're joined by the SCAC Women's Basketball Player of the Week. First year for Zoe Tomlinson of the Colorado College Tigers. And Zoe, congratulations and thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Russell, and thank you for having me.
Zoe, you and the rest of your Tiger teammates now 9-11 on the season, 6-5 in SCAC play, coming off a pair of key SCAC victories last week, defeating Dallas on the road before returning home to knock off Austin College in your first win over the Roos in the regular season since 2012. This team over the course of January went 5-3 as we now flip the calendar to February. Just your thoughts on where this team is at right now as we start to really, focus in down the stretch here and making that last run as we look ahead to the SCAC tournament. Where's this team's confidence at right now?
I think our team confidence is pretty high. We definitely feel like we have a good chance to make a run at the tournament. We've had some ups and downs during the season, but I feel like we prepared ourselves well. The coaches have. We played a really tough preseason out of league schedule. And then also, especially in the past few weeks in January, we think it's all starting to come together. So we've dropped a couple of close games, but we feel like going forward into February in the postseason that we're ready to really make a run at it.
Individually last week, Zoe, you were outstanding, posting your 5th and 6th double-doubles of the season, averaging 13 points, 13 rebounds, now shooting a team best 53.8% on the season. How have you seen your game, develop over the course of your first year there, and how have you been able to be so successful out there on the floor for the Tigers?
I think the biggest part of it is just playing with who I'm playing with in our coaching staff. The coaching staff puts us all in really good spots to take the best shot for us. And then as a team, I think we all play really well together, especially being a forward. Our guards do a great job getting the ball, passing the ball. And when we run plays, they know exactly where to throw it. Anna Finelli is having a great year with assists. So, playing with her, she really does make the game a lot easier for us. I feel like I tell her all my points should be credited to her because I feel like a lot of times she's just putting us with such an easy shot. So really, I think it is a team effort.
So we talk about the individual success that you've been able to have in your first year there at CC. Speak to the biggest challenges you faced, going from that high school travel ball level to now in your first year at the collegiate game. What have been the biggest, transitions you've had to face and the biggest challenges you've had to overcome this year?
I think some of the biggest changes are definitely the physicality of the game. In high school ball, there weren't as many, stronger, taller players as there are now playing in the SCAC. So that definitely is something I had to get used to. And then also just the speed of the game. It's a lot faster. So you just have to make quicker decisions, think on the fly. So those are the two changes that I think have been the most challenging.
So as you look at this team's success, to me, the thing that stands out the most is the rebounding prowess of this Tigers program. By far and away the best in the SCAC this season in terms of rebounding margin, a little over, averaging a little over 10 more rebounds than your opponents per game. You individually have had so much success on the boards, leading the team with 8.2 rebounds per night. How key is it been to this team's success, that the ability to rebound, and what makes a great rebounding team?
Rebounding has definitely been a huge part of our success, especially in our wins. I think the biggest part of rebounding is we're just limiting our opponent's shots. We can't let them take too many more shots than us, and that's where rebounding comes in. And then also offensively rebounding, we're giving ourselves second chance points that often are much easier shots close to the basket. And I think we've been really good at rebounding, mainly because of our coaches and the way we practice. We do a lot of rebounding drills in practice, and it's not just two players going for the rebound. We're all boxing out. So it's really a team effort on the glass as well.
And finally, Zoe, to wrap things up, looking ahead to this weekend, the final home SCAC weekend of the season for the Tigers, and a big opportunity for this group to continue to build on the success of last week as TLU and Southwestern come to town. Just your thoughts on those two games ahead this weekend. What will be key for this team to continue to build on the last two wins of the regular season?
I think we're definitely really excited to play TLU and Southwestern this weekend at home. We played them both really closely in December, right before Christmas. And we've had a much better time playing at home this season. We're doing a lot better at home. So I think that's going to be a huge part of it. And I think as long as we just do what we're good at, keep things simple, we should have a good chance against them this weekend.
A native of New York, and this week's SCAC Women's Basketball Player of the Week, first-year forward Zoe Tomlinson of the Colorado College Tigers. Zoe, again, congratulations on your honor and best of luck as you continue to march forward throughout your first year.
Thank you so much.